Hey guys, Backyard Bullion here. I've just picked up 100 grams of silver dust through eBay. Got a really good price on it, basically spot value. So I'm going to smelt it down today. Only going to get 2 pours probably out of it, but that's fine. I've got an old crucible which probably only got 1 small heat left in it anyway. So I'm going to try out one of my new moulds. I'm going to try out this Kit Kat mould. Maybe do a couple of ounces in that, and then the rest I'll just put into the old bar mould. So yeah, I'll show you some pours and then I'll show you the results afterwards. Enjoy! So there you go, there's the pours. I did 3 pours, and you might note that there's only 2 bars here. That's because I re-poured the first Kit Kat bar, and I'm really happy that I did as well, because it's turned out so much better than the first one did. Fortunately, this fits perfectly in my kiln, so in it went into the crucible. 10 minutes later, back out and poured even better than the first time. And I said I was going to do just a regular bar, but then I thought, well, I've got all these lovely moulds, why not try them out? So I did a round, and that's come out really nice as well. So next step for me is to give them a pickle bath, and I'm not really very fancy when it comes to pickle baths. I have a simple method which actually I find works quite well for me. I've got some fairly strong vinegar that you can buy from the supermarket. I think it's sort of 6 or 7% vinegar. I've just put it in, put the silver in it, and then I'm going to warm the vinegar up. And it's worked really well in the past for other bars I've done. I haven't got that much sort of gumph on the bars, so it does tend to work pretty well. So I'll just heat it up, and then we're done. So nice and simple. Just do that for a few seconds, get the vinegar nice and warm, leave it, come back in 2-3 minutes, do the same again, and repeat that for about 5 or 6 times, and you'll find that most of that gumph comes off. Okay guys, so here are the results. I've pickled them, I've worked on them with sandpaper, lots of elbow grease, and here are the results. We've got 2 bars. They're both decent weights in terms of what I like to pour, so 1.56 and 1.43. Really nice sizes, I like these a lot. And so to show you in a bit more close up, so this one, first one is the Kit Kat bar. It's come out really nice, really pretty pattern. It's very cratered and spotted. So I'm pretty sure these came from the imperfections that were in the crucible, and then we're still on the bar and have come off in the pickle, and now I just need to put more elbow grease into it to get rid of it and make it properly smooth. But I quite like it the way it is. It's really kind of nice actually, that sort of pretty pattern. Do quite like it. As I said, it's 1.56 ounces, so I've stamped it with the weight, and I've also stamped it with a serial number 001. It's the first ever Kit Kat bar I've ever done, so really happy with that. And 999 fine silver as well. It's got a funky little crater right in the middle on the back, which is pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Do you like that one? Do you not like that one? Do you like Kit Kat bar designs in general, or would you prefer generic bars and rounds? Talk talking of rounds, here's the round then that I poured as well. So I said right at the start of the video I was going to do just a normal bar that I've done loads of, but I thought why not try a different mould. I've got them. So this one's come out pretty well. It's the first ever round I've ever done. Some nice ripple marks around the sides there. A bit of a crater in the middle, but pretty good nonetheless. Stamped it up there with my leaf. On the back we've got the weight stamped 1.43 ounce troy, and it's 999 fine silver. And again I put 001 on the bottom for it being my first round I've ever done. Another good little crater there, which is kind of cool. Perhaps that's just me not having poured very much in the last couple of weeks, so it's a bit of hesitation I think. But yeah, I really like those, they're really good. Now you keen mathematicians out there might be thinking those two weights don't add up to 100 grams worth of silver, and you're right, they don't. That's because I made a mistake. Actually it was only 95 grams of silver that I had bought, and this now adds up to about 93.4 grams I think. So I've lost a little bit of weight in the smelting process, but that's just to be expected with dust. You lose a little bit here and there in the bag that it's in, on the paper I used to pour it in, to the crucible and things like that. So it's still really cheap silver. It worked out just a couple of pence over spot per gram. So really happy with that. And yeah, it's good to get pouring again. So thanks very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for more.